Hello everybody, it's Froyo, and today I'm doing something a little different. At the end of every month, or at least close to the end of the month, I'm gonna put up a video and sum up my month. I have a lot to talk about this month, so I don't know if this is gonna be an ongoing thing, or if I'm just gonna do this the once. Just cause. But anyway, I did quite a bit this month. I was interning at my church, helping out with all their summer events, which was week after week after week. And then I did my job, and then it was like, not doing much else, but that's busier than I normally am. So I made videos. My older sister had a birthday, and I was a real jerk to her. What happens when you fill an entire room with balloons and duct tape dollar bills to the ceiling? We'll find out tomorrow morning when she enters her room. Oh boy. I also bought way too many Pokemon cards. I like Pokemon cards way too much. But I found them really cheap, like cheaper than Shamazon, which is great. I mean, he's got a limited selection, but dude's a full 88 cents cheaper. Which I know doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're buying like 12 packs at once, it makes a difference. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh yeah. So, the summer internship volunteering thing was mostly I was manning a welcome table, right? I'd be there to help kids get their name tags and like start their thing, because they'd go around to other tables, and there was like a science table, there was like a face paint table, there was like what else was there? There was sports you could play, there was books on a blanket. But yeah, I would just like help them start off, get their name, get going. And on the final week, first week, final day, I was there, me with Goliath, we were both there. And everyone was like, "Oh man, you do puppets!" And I'm like, "Yes, I do! Puppets! We should have done that." But, oh well, it was last day. And then the week after, I was doing a thing at the church, because the first week we were at parks doing, like, outreach stuff, but this time we were in the church doing a big event. It was like this little Bible camp thing, and we did puppets! Now, unfortunately, they wouldn't let me use, like, me and the gang. We had to use, like, their officially sanctioned traditional puppets, because, it's like, it's what the adults remember, it's what the adults are familiar with, and like, this is their camp, not mine. So, I used a dog called Spot, but then they took all the name tags off. And there was this really tall, like, there was this puppet with a really long head, and his eyes were felt, and they were pinned in, so he looked like he was dead, like some sort of voodoo doll coming to kill you. But that was creepy. They wanted us to sing songs, right? So, Sunday, the day before they do the thing, right? They have a volunteer meetup, just to get everyone organized, and if you want a job, we'll get you a certain job. You don't have to be there, but if you want to, like, secure a spot doing, like, puppets, or, like, I really want to do, like, helping out with the sports, then go there and, like, get your foot in the door. But, for the puppets, we're supposed to sing songs, but they didn't show us the songs beforehand. I didn't make it to the Sunday thing, and it turns out they only showed them, like, one song out of the 10. And so we're up there, right? The music's playing. Now, when it comes to lip-syncing lyrics to a song, it's not that hard. You just gotta figure out the beat of the song and the rhythm. You don't even need to know the words, obviously. But we didn't even know the rhythm of the song. So we're like, song singing, all the kids are doing the motions, and I'm like, am I supposed to say something, or am I just out of sync? I hope this looks okay, because I am not happy with how this is turning out. And all the adults are like, "Oh wow, man, you make it look so lifelike." And I'm like, dude, I was like a badly dubbed Japanese Godzilla movie. But, oh well, they were happy. They had a water slide last day of the church thing with the puppets. It was nice. I didn't want to get wet though. And then there was, after that, there was a third week of outreach in the parks doing similar stuff. We were just at a different park. And not a whole lot of kids came, but that was alright because that meant it was more like chill and I got to do more like one-on-one with certain kids. There was this tiny little kid who had a frisbee, and every time he had it, he was like, I have the frisbee now! And I was like, yes, you do. Guess who's got longer legs, kid? And he'd go, ha ha ha, and run off, and I'd catch up to him by like speed walking, and the minute I was behind him, he'd go, ah! And throw the frisbee, and I'd pick it up and I'd be like, it's mine now, buddy. And he goes, can I have it, please? And so, being the kind person I am, I was like, oh, sure, here you go, kid. Give him the frisbee. And he goes, I've got the frisbee now. And I'd be like, dude, who's got longer legs? And we just kind of repeat that. It's really easy to entertain small children. It's kind of funny. Especially, at one point, he was too tired to, like, keep running around. So he just laid down on the floor, on the grass, and I was like, oh no, he's dead. And then he rolled over, and I was like, oh wait, no, he moved! And then he'd roll back, and I'd be like, oh wait, no, he's dead. Then he'd roll over again, and I'd be like, oh wait, no, he moved! And I'd do that, and every time I did that, he'd, like, giggle a bit. And he did this for, like, 20 minutes? So, I either have a lot of patience, or I'm just as easily, thrilled and amused. But yeah, there was that, there was a couple of sport things that we did, and, at the end of the week, we got pizza. So that was great. And at this point, by the time I'm recording, we've got one more week of stuff, right? And by the time this goes up, we'll still have one more week of stuff because it starts next week, like the day after this video goes up. Which was last minute. We weren't supposed to be doing the stuff, but they got short-handed. They were short-changed because their other volunteers didn't show up. So we were like, we can help! So I'm going to be doing that. It's going to put me in about August, 2nd? I think? Yeah. But that about sums it up this month. I've been resorting Pokemon because I want to try Pokemon D&D again. I need players for that though. So if anybody wants to play Pokemon D&D, raise your hand. So, I don't know if I'll have as much to talk about at the end of August. If I do, I'll make another one of these recap videos. Because, yeah, it's not going to be very long otherwise. I don't want to, like, put up a 2-minute video just because, I'm stalling for time or have no video ideas. I want to be doing stuff that's, like, creative, like the skits or the storytelling and, like, cooking with Kylo. I gotta find more recipes that I can do that won't, like, burn the house down if I screw it up. Because Kylo don't cook too well.
It's definitely 2 graham crackers, a marshmallow.
You probably noticed that by now. But yeah, that's all the updates for this month. I'll let you know, I'll keep you posted, because every Saturday I do, like, as far as work updates, like where I am project-wise, poem-wise, or whatever, or during the day. But this is just like a general recap with a couple of stories. I don't know, if you guys like hearing the stories, let me know, and I could, like, remember them more, so I can put them into videos. And if you don't like it, oh well, I'll go back to fiction, and slapstick, and puns, and, fuzzbutt in a female voice. Because, that always gets their attention. And F-bombs! That was fun. Okay, I gotta wrap this up before I get sidetracked yet again. Subscribe, please, because that way I know that you actually enjoy watching what I put out. Leave a like, similar thing. That way I'm like, oh, they like these videos and not these videos. I should do more of the like videos. Because just the views doesn't tell me, if you guys like it or not. So like it, or if you didn't like it, dislike it, or, just leave it blank so I look good. And yeah, share it with your friends and family. Maybe your dog wants to watch me, canine friend. Maybe your cat wants to glare at me, because cats are evil. Yeah. Okay, for real this time. This is Froyo signing off, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Gotta fix my eye socket.